Check, check, check. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Awfl Show. Is this working? It's working!
To the Awfl Show.
The Awfl and GITZB Show. What are we doing today, my friend?
So today, we are going to be doing some work around the village.
You want to show the people what happened off stream inside the village? Oops.
Yeah.
I always get the F keys messed up, and I don't want to. I want to turn off this coordinates overlay. There we go. Bob's our uncle. All right. Why don't you show us? Wait, before we go, cats. They will be relevant later, but right now they are just cats.
Hello.
Oh God, I'm dying. Been trying to breed them. That one over there is wild, as you just learned. Yeah. So cats will be our part of our creeper machine later on, but for now, they're just cats.
Just the kids.
All right, why don't you tell the people what you've been up to?
Well, first of all, we have finished our inn building.
This is a GITZB special.
I finished the inn building.
Why don't you tell us about it?
So I went with a different kind of palette here. I don't think I've ever seen a build with this scheme or building palette.
I like it.
I wanted to mix in some of the new nether stones from 1.16 and see how those work. I honestly kind of really like this building, just because it's different.
It's nice.
I went with the idea of, like, I'm thinking about it like, the inn started out as just a stone building, small, and then as the village grew, they needed to expand, so they expanded the only way they could. They expanded upward, and that's why the upper levels are made of wood.
I can dig it.
And I've got this pretty neat pattern in the ceiling here. I really like that pattern. And then when you go upstairs, I wanted to like pay homage to where the materials come from, and this kind of looks almost a little bit like the nether biome where the wood came from. I liked having the vines hanging down. I don't know. I dig it. I'm digging it anyway.
I think it's nice, man. I like the on the first floor. I really like the way that the walls interact with these pillars. That's cool.
Oh yeah,
because they're kind of recessed a little bit.
A little bit of character too.
And then the windows actually sit inside the walls really nice too. I've never seen windows mixed with walls, so that's cool. I don't end up with that big fat overhang.
Right. I think it looks cool. But anyway, so that's our inn.
Very nice.
That we have now.
We both need to learn some interior work, but it's a good work in progress.
Yeah.
Maybe we can refine our interior skills a little bit.
Yeah, we need to take some lessons from someone like B00 or something. Watch more of his videos.
Yeah, Corrales, can you come play on our realm for one day and teach us how to build? Just inject me with some of that artistic talent. Yeah,
so we got this done. You streamed building the bank.
I did. I built a bank, so that happened on camera on my stream, but
yes,
we did change it. So it was very red before. It was the polished granite and the bricks. It was too red for my taste. I wanted something to mix it up, so I just replaced this trim with polished diorite, and it's still not great. I think it's better than it was, but it's still. I'll probably change the palette again at least once more once we find something that works a little bit better.
Right.
I tried every permutation of diorite instead of granite though. Like I tried replacing all of the granite with diorite, and that was too white. And then if I left the corners and just did the horizontal pieces, so like that layer and that layer diorite, it was still too red. So I think this is a decent balance. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about anything. Maybe, now that I'm looking at it, I wonder if we just replaced all the outside with quartz pillars, if that'd be better. Anyway, it is what it is for now. It serves its purpose. I had an idea. So Space Monkey actually said, hey, why don't you put a vault in? And I think you can do a circular staircase with a 3x3. So I thought, if and when we decide to put a vault in and decorate it, we would put it down here. So we just start the staircase over here and go circular staircase. And then
you want to do a circular staircase, or we could do a hidden staircase?
Nah, I don't want any redstone staircase. I like the idea of just a circular staircase.
Okay.
And then these carpets are sitting on top of torches, because one time I came in here to get something, there was a creeper standing right here. So evidently that wasn't enough light with the big ugly chandelier. Once we get sea lanterns. This is going to
Sea
be
lanterns.
much better. But right now,
Yes.
this is the ugly chandelier version 1. It's just what we have. Not what we want, but what we have. Alright. Bento Nemo. What's up, dude? How are ya? Bento. Alright, so rough plan for today, Mr. GITZB?
So rough plan for today. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna be getting rid of this giant eyesore, this XP farm that
Oh, that thing.
doesn't even really give us XP.
Yeah, this cactus machine doesn't work so well.
No,
So GITZB
because we
did...
have a much better XP farm
Yes,
now.
today GITZB built an immaculate Enderman farm in the end. It gives you as much XP as you could possibly want in like 30 seconds. So this thing is no longer needed. What we just talked about, we think we're going to keep the bamboo side. We know we're going to keep the bamboo side. And we're going to route the bamboo that comes out of it into a super smelter. But with the village theme, we're trying to keep everything inside the village, kind of inside the perimeter there. So we'll end up probably just minecarting our hopper chain from the already existing output across the river into whatever new building we come up with today. Some sort of thematically appropriate building that will house a super smelter. So I don't know, like a blacksmith looking building. I don't know. We'll come up with something.
Indeed.
All right. Does that match your expectations for today's adventure?
Yes, we have
Cool.
got so much bamboo.
You can also show people. Yeah, we've got bamboo for days. But if it actually gets run into a super smelter, it's probably like just enough. And then we're gonna have to find a creative way to hide this thing so that we don't have to move it. We just need to find a way to obscure the view. So either build a hillside or like put a whole bunch of giant. You know, we could just plant giant spruce. Put some grass where you're standing, just to round out that corner, and just plant giant spruce.
We could.
And obscure
we could
it.
do giant
Anyway.
spruce, or we could try and do some terraforming. We can see how it works out.
We gotta find a way to hide it.
Yeah, I definitely
is
don't want to tear
pretty
that
ugly.
down because that's a super like efficient way of getting bamboo.
Fento says he's drinking tea and sewing gloves. Are these gloves
Nice.
for who is the customer for the gloves? You have someone in mind already?
GITZB.
GITZB's gloves. So are you gonna tear down the EXP machine or the cactus side anyway?
Yes.
Alright, do you want help? I like knocking blocks.
Sure. Yeah.
Alright, I'll start at the top. The hopper should catch everything as I break stuff down, right? Catch some of it,
Yep.
right? This is nice because we can repurpose this glass for other stuff. Tune this up a little bit. Keep telling the people on the YouTube watch list to give me recommendations for music, and none have come through yet. So if you're watching this on the YouTubes, we need some playlist help. Any ideas would be appreciated. Just send them our way. Put them in the comment. Let us know what you think. What would you like us to listen to while we get into this nonsense?
I'm honestly gonna leave the bottom layer of hoppers until we're done, so it can catch everything.
Good idea. Oh, there's a creeper and a zombie right there. Hold on, I forgot to do the stream spam thing in the Discord. How will people know that I'm streaming if I don't tell them every time on every platform?
Yeah.
Alright, now we're good.
I was watching a little bit of Il Mango before we started playing.
Oh yeah?
And they must have a mod. It's a really like useful mod on their server because their builds are so massive. They so that they don't have to like keep referring to a drawing or like a schematic or whatever.
Okay.
They have some kind of mod, it looks like, that overlays on their world with the type of block and where blocks are supposed to be, but they're like transparent until he goes through and places the block that needs to be there.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so he replaces a transparent block with the actual block that he needs.
They've also got something that allows them to... he can build, like, diagonally. So if he's trying to build, like, a dirt staircase to get somewhere, he doesn't have to place the bottom dirt block. He can place up and sideways at the same time, with one button press.
Huh.
Yeah, I saw him... They've got some nonsense going on there that... not vanilla. But it's all quality of life stuff. You know, we could take the layers of bamboo machine here, and rather than remove them entirely, we could just spread them out horizontally, since they're just stacked for convenience, right? But it might be more convenient to unstack them so that it's easier to hide. We don't have to build such a tall thing to hide them. Hello, Chimu. How was your nap? Why are we dismantling the farm? It doesn't work. Very bad farm. It was built by Americans. Need some of that Russian ingenuity. Some pure Russian engineering.
And we do already have an absolute ton of glass in the existing super smelter.
Yep. Glass is super useful. Just need to stack up shulker boxes because we'll use it eventually. We're breaking down...
especially if we make a guardian farm.
Yep. Guardian farm needs to be pretty high on our to-do list too. I need that light source in my life. And the prismarine's not bad either.
No, it's good building block.
Well,
it's good light source, and it's a good source of XP.
Jumiu says she wants to break it down. Well, you better get your butt online. I'm not waiting.
Yeah.
Ow, ow. Can't stand on cactus as it turns out.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
We are probably going to need some shulker boxes for all of these minecarts to get them over to the people maker.
Oh, yeah.
So we definitely don't need them in the short term. I think we just stack them up at the people maker. Be alright. We'll use them eventually as we make villagers. Grab some of this glass before it despawns. Alright, yeah, I've got an empty shulker box we can dump. Dump the minecarts into here. Not gonna get us very far though. We got a lot of minecarts. Holy crap, dude.
Yeah. It took a lot of minecarts for this thing.
We're gonna need more shulker boxes. Hold on. Is there a machine that will dump contents of a shulker box into a hopper or into a chest, like directly?
Yes. There is such a thing as a shulker box unloader.
That would be cool, because then we could just set shulker boxes full of minecarts on top of the people maker, and it would be automatic.
That is a possibility.
Get all of these things. Oh, Fento's explaining where his name comes from.
Really?
Yeah, it's from an anime. And I want to hold that bread in my left hand for the convenience, but it just takes up so much screen. You could even put the incoming iron farm, or the iron farm materials, the stuff that we're going to hopper chain over to the village, we could put that in the same building as a super smelter if we wanted to. Oops.
So put the iron and the super smelter in the same room?
We wanted to. I've been trying to figure out where to have the iron route to. She's here. No, she's not. She was here. Where'd she go? Break all the glass before she gets a chance, because I don't think she has silk touch. She's gonna waste it. Don't let her. And look at this. Trace productivity, man. Let me help you out. Nobody makes you silk touch? Yeah, we've got librarians for that. You have all of the skills and all of the knowledge required. Did you get that glass?
Yeah.
No, 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 no!
No, not that one.
Oh, man. That was close. With that stream delay, too.
That could have been bad.
Could have been real bad. She stole blocked from me. Like termites. We're a bit like termites. Here, just replace those bricks that you broke. If you don't mind. Or did they end up in here?
Excuse me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
GITZB's dying.
My bad.
Please, place the bricks. I sleep. We did it. Alright. Do you have any more minecarts?
There's more in
She
here.
smacked me. Alright. Wunderbar.
Putting all the hoppers and stuff into this chest.
Okay, I got hoppers for you. Do you want chests? What have you done with your glass?
Yes. The glass?
My glass and my
We
slabs.
can put in that chest or we can put in that shulker as well.
Okay, I'm gonna run these shulkas over to the, we're gonna skip this song first and foremost. Makes a person work and went to bed. Yep. Yep. Hey, it's for the greater good. We're trying to accomplish the mission. I'm gonna run these shulker boxes over to the people maker so that they're ready to go on demand.
Okie doke. Oh wait, I have more shelves for you, or carts.
Okay, I'm coming back. Since she's in a destructive mood, she can break down the stone hut if she wants to. It might give us some real estate to build with. Alright, let me see. Those all full? They are
That third
full?
one.
That one's not.
There we go.
Do you have more than that?
Nope.
Alright.
There you go.
Alright, alright, alright. Smiley face. Why can't I type? There we go. This song's not good either. ESCP. Remove.
Okay.
Let's do this. Should have brought a chest. Make this a double chest. back for a chest. That would have been smart. I'm all out of chests. How'd that happen?
I have a couple chests.
It's okay. Okay. Unless you're right here. Okay, yeah, just toss me one if you don't mind.
How many?
Just one. Unless you want to give me a chest and... Or like 6 chests and a hopper. 2 hoppers. Yeah. Okay. Got more chests? I'd give you a block. Thank you. Enjoy your dirt block.
Zincs. So
let's do this. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. We're gonna have so many minecarts just sitting on this thing ready to go.
Alright. So now, before I start making a hopper chain, we need to decide where we want the iron to end up.
It's not a thing. Oh, you could put hoppers on the side of chests.
You can. Like feeding into it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Hmm.
Are you shifting?
Yeah. Crouching.
Crouching, yes.
Crouching. Try. Maybe I'm doing something weird. I'll try this. How is the weather? It's nice, but I live in the south, so the winters in the south are quite nice, actually. It's like, I'm gonna have to try to convert freedom units to centigrade.
What is the temperature there?
In the 50s? I don't know, it's like 11 C, something like that? 11 degrees Fento? Nice. Not bad.
Did you get it figured out?
I think 11's close enough. Are you talking about the hoppers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, hoppers are sorted.
Oop. I'm thinking.
Fento was telling me the other day off stream that it was minus 20 in Russia.
That's pretty cold.
Part of Russia where he lives. Yeah. Freaking. It's a bit nipply, isn't it?
A bit. Just a tad.
Yeah, a bit nipply. Got 2 scaffolding. You know what, GITZB? I think I'm allergic to you.
Why is that?
I didn't cough all day long. I start streaming, we start hanging out. I've coughed. I've had to mute the microphone to cough. I coughed into the microphone. I think I'm allergic to you.
It's possible.
Minus 8C where Chumu is. Just a political prisoner. Christmas weathers, all the trees and the snow outside -1. That sounds perfect. -1C, everybody's so scared of that. That's like, to me, that's perfect winter weather. It just sounds scary because it's got a negative sign in front.
Yeah, it's
-2
here.
-2 Fahrenheit?
Celsius.
Okay.
It's 21 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, okay. Gotta get all of that conversion done. Look, I found another song to remove. Which one is it? I don't know. We'll just remove them all. Chill out, uplifting, lo-fi hip-hop. Yep, that's the one. We're gonna be like 300 episodes in, and my playlist is gonna be so good. It's just gonna take it a while. Looks like somebody started demolishing the building.
Yep.
Alright, so here's what I think we should do before we start building. And I learned this by watching one of the greatest builders do his thing on multiple games. He always frames out the streets before he builds anything. Is that button? So Corrales, every single game he's playing, if he's playing the city builder, if he's playing Minecraft, if he's playing anything else, before he builds like big buildings or anything, he just frames the streets to show where the buildings will go. I think that's really clever. So what I would like to do is I'll move my shopper monster and we can frame out this middle section and figure out where it should go. And we can move this door that goes to the pumpkin farm and just build like a, you could put even like a basement entrance into here or something. Access the pumpkin farm. Or a back alley entrance or something. Like down here.
Right.
But I think there's a shulker box behind you floating. I think
Yeah.
I think it would behoove us to frame out the streets before we start building stuff. I think we'll end up with a much better ecosystem that way. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Just trying to get smarter, you know?
It's a struggle.
Trying to get smart. Yeah. Lifelong learning. I've been dumb my whole life. Now I'm trying to be smart. It's a real challenge. What's in these boxes? Alright, we gotta move all this crap out of the way. Fento says you can make a snowman if the snow is sticky. What do you do if the snow is yellow, Fento?
Uh,
I have too many shulker boxes, man. She likes to throw snowballs at people. That's true. I can confirm from experience. She's not very good at it, but she likes to do it.
who?
Chumio. She's had... Oh god, it's happening again! She hasn't had much experience throwing snowballs, so I won't hold it against her. How do I solve this problem? I could do it this way. Okay, now everything I move will be specifically for that chest. So this chest will temporarily move to there. Space monkey. Meto says you do not need yellow snow and don't eat it. I thought you were supposed to eat it. Isn't that the point? We always did when I was a kid, didn't you guys?
Yeah, it's lemonade.
Yeah. All the flavor. Chock full of minerals!
Fair.
I need to sleep. Somebody needs to sleep. How do we end up with 2 scary church songs in a row? I'll sleep. Don't worry. Man, I need some cough drops or something. This is bad. Well, what'd you do that for, Awfl? I don't know. I don't know why I all of a sudden have a scratchy throat. Space monkeys never seen snow? What? Where are you from, Space Monkey?
Some extraterrestrial planet, obviously.
Well, I mean, if he, like, grew up in Africa or something. Africa or some parts of the South maybe never get snow. South of the U.S.? Southern U.S.? The South of the U.S., you know?
You know.
Space monkeys from Florida. Okay. Okay, yeah, I could dig it. If I had a shop, I could dig it. Alright, I'm gonna start framing. Jimmy's going at this like a beaver in a dam. A beaver on a tree. A beaver on a piece of wood. She's just going at it. She's really beaverating this build. This build that I was so proud of. She's just beaverating it all to the ground. We found out she likes destroying things more than she likes building things. So anytime there's a destruction project, we'll just sick her on it. Alright, one of those shulker boxes that I stashed has building materials that I want. It's not that one. I thought we'd have enough shulker boxes and everything would be hunky-dory. I don't know where my blocks are, man. It's in here, maybe? I found it.
I have no torches.
Okay. So I said before a couple of times, I think the best paths should be like no wider than 3 or 4, unless we wanted to make a main street. Now the question is, should we make Main Street that goes to the bank? How does that sound?
Yeah.
So like, make the end of the street go to like here.
Yeah, this is the end of the street going into the bank, and then you have obviously your library and your inn on your
But I mean,
side.
rather than make this only 3 wide, make it like 8 wide. Bring the end of the street to here.
Yeah, we could do that.
I just said something about hail and snow going through July. It doesn't sound pleasant. Need to pick up this railroad track for now. Alright, so we'll take the end of the street to there. And buildings will go on the other side. Are you, can you work on a secret entrance to pumpkin machine?
Yes.
Tuck it behind the library or wherever else. I think this little alley between the inn and the library would be perfect. Food. Water. We're just naming things? I can name things.
I made a shulker basement storage.
Where's that?
It's our storage. It's our what do I call it? A storage cellar. It's over here.
It's over. Trying to find you. I'm being harassed by a cat woman. Oh.
Just a place to put all the miscellaneous things that don't really have a home yet.
Is there stuff on the other side of this? Looks like it's just the back end of the shulker box. Cool. So this is what I was thinking for the entrance. Like if we just put like a little staircase here, there's nothing under. So the block that we're looking at right here, there's nothing under that. So you could just punch this out and drop down,
gotcha.
And then hang a left. And Bob's your uncle. You can route that to the pumpkin machine. I think she was trying to tell me something. Food me now, but I don't know what it means.
I don't know. She
right.
seems to be. Whoa.
So Space Monkey is from Florida and has never seen snow. Should we crowdfund an adventure for Space Monkey to go see snow before he dies?
Before he dies.
At some point in his life? Send Space Monkey snow, that's what we'll call it. What do you want from me? You want food? Here. Feed.
Feed.
Food! You're welcome. Awfl sourdough. Trademark.
Trademark.
I don't want to feed you a foot. Let's not do that. Let's not feed her feet. Yeah, we're gonna start a GoFundMe to get you out of Florida so you can see snow. Does that sound good? This is kind of rough. That one and that one and that one. Man, Oops. Alright, let's see. But to place these kind of randomly. So Main Street will lead to the bank? I think that makes sense. And then at the other end of Main Street, we put like a church or something. Like the two most important buildings in the town are on opposite sides of the Main Street. I don't know. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does.
I'll have to move this traffic or this lamp post, but that's okay. Free money? Well, I don't know about money. If anything, I mean, if I'm gonna manage the fund, I would be the one scraping some off the top to cover my expenses, if you know what I'm saying. So I wouldn't get too excited about yourself benefiting from that. I would of course do my due diligence as your legal guardian to make sure that I was fairly compensated. I know how to do these paths and not make them look terrible. I don't want it to look too uniform, but I also don't want it to look totally haggard. Oops. Something like that.
Okay. Well, it's not exactly a secret entrance, but it's at least fairly decently hidden.
Good enough for me. It doesn't have to be an actual secret. It can be as secretive as Dream's legitimacy. It could be exactly as secret as Dream's legitimacy. Meaning,
Y'all
everybody knows
hate
it's
dumb
fake.
people.
Alright, so where is it?
Don't be a hater. It's over here.
What if you need that money for college? You don't. That money is to send you to see snow. Nice. This is so good. Did you put him there? Did you put him there on purpose? Save me, GITZB! You're on your own. No one's coming to help you.
I got him.
Hey, look, another Russian spammer dude. Wanna become famous? Alright, again, for the YouTubers, I don't endorse this. Banned! Banned another person.
Oh, I was about to do it.
Don't go to that link. Don't click it. Don't type it in your browser. That's some boshi. Some boshi I don't agree with.
So many pumpkins down here.
You mean just covering up the hoppers?
Yeah.
So apparently if you put... I didn't do this on purpose, but if you put a block on top of a hopper, it reduces the lag because the hopper doesn't scan for the block on top anymore.
Oh, nice.
It's like if you just have hoppers hanging out, they're always listening. You know, they're spending server resources trying to figure out if there's a block on top of them. If you get rid of that option, it just doesn't have that problem.
Gotcha.
That makes sense. More efficient.
Need to go put this in the chest.
Hold on, let me
Maybe I should
communicate.
just run around like this.
She's not complying. Look at you. Intruder! Oh
no! Dude! I had 45 levels.
Good thing we have an EXP machine.
Oh my god.
Whoops. You scared me. She's gonna pick up all your items.
No.
Did you at least respawn close by?
I'm over here.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Jeez.
That bow does a lot of damage, right? You had armor on. I thought for sure it wouldn't kill you. Didn't you have... You had pants and boots on, right?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good bow. It blasted you. I'm sorry. I apologize. That was a dick move. I'm gonna do it to... No.
My boots are gone.
We're gonna have to sort that out with the woman. Can't be your sign language interpreter for everything. I will replace any gear that she steals and doesn't give you back. Alright, how do we make Main Street look less flat? Tapers down okay to the bank, I think. But now this is...
Oh, dude.
Huh. Ow! Stop it!
Look, my head is bigger now.
Turner! Oh, because you're wearing your head.
I'm wearing my own head.
The head's tweak thing is really cool. I like it. Alright, you wanna help me expand the street?
Yeah, you're gonna go put the
Just take it that direction. Just need,
in the head it says GITZB's head killed by Awfl.
Nice. Accidentally, on purpose. Definitely accidental. Somebody's gotta clip that, right? Por favor. We need a Twitch intro, so if anybody wants to clip that, that would be perfect. So people come to the
intro.
They come to the channel and they say, "What's the Awfl show about?" It's just me killing you and then profusely apologizing.
I gotta get my inventory situated again.
Yeah. Good thing you have an EXP farm that will give you 1,000 levels in 10 seconds.
Yeah, right. Alright. So, slabs, eh?
Yeah, or even blocks. Slabs are consistent, they work everywhere, but blocks will work in most places too. Just except for the half levels.
Hmm. All this cobblestone kind of is jarring. We gotta be able to do something else
To break it up.
Yeah.
Well, I think it works okay when the paths are only like 3 wide.
Yeah, it looks fine when the fast only 3. For this larger one, what do you think about?
We could trim it with bricks or something.
Yeah, I'm either thinking bricks or like stone or smooth stone or something like that.
Good.
Let me see what stone looks like. Just straight up stone.
Just regular stone?
Yeah, not smooth stone.
For the whole thing, or are you gonna trim it?
I was thinking like interspersed, but if you want to just trim it, we could try that.
Yeah, I don't want the whole thing to be monocolor, because then it looks like a big patch of grass. It's just gray instead of green. And I don't know. I personally don't like the way that it looks if it's all just one bland color. The haters are gonna say that's fake, you know, but it's the way I feel.
Got no stone down there.
But did you go into the shulker box storage?
What about andesite?
Yeah, you can throw andesite in.
See what it looks like.
There's also a bunch of cobblestone slabs already.
And where's those slabs?
It's in your shulker storage place.
Oh.
Alright, well I'm gonna fill this in, the majority of it the way I have been. And then we can go pop blocks out and adjust it. Sound okay?
Yeah. I'm just going through and sprinkling in some andesite. Oops. Yeah, how's that look with the andesite sprinkled in?
Sure. Yeah, that's good.
Just add like one more block to like break up the cobble.
Hmm. I don't know if this is too many elevation changes. Maybe we should bring this whole layer down. But I don't want it to be one big flat area either. Ugh.
We can keep it as is, and then if we want to, we can adjust.
I thought just like keep it slowly sloping upwards towards, you know, like the natural terrain. I thought that would be okay.
Yeah.
Let's bring this layer up. We're gonna do something like this too. Nope. Alright, so we got a bit off topic. You know, you deciding to die really detracted from the important message, which was how are we gonna get snow to Space Monkey? Space Monkey, do you have a freezer in your house? Like, do you have the capability of making ice? Do you know anyone who has a freezer and that can make ice? It's a very important question. Okay. I think that's good enough for now for Main Street. We can add buildings to it. So where do you want to put the, whatever the new building is going to be called that's going to house...
the iron and super smelter?
Yeah, the super smelter building. Let's leave the iron as a potential addition, but super smelter for sure.
I mean, we could put it basically where Chu is tearing apart that building. Or we could put it over here next to the bank. If we put it next to the bank, it would be easier, or at least a shorter distance, to hopper chain the bamboo.
Yeah, but we've got a lot of hoppers, right? It's not such a big deal. So now that we have Main Street, so here's what I'm thinking, just kind of rough thoughts. We can have buildings that jut up against Main Street, sure. But also we can have, like, alleyways, right? Because this one, like, this alleyway goes down to another building. So we can do that again. I want to try to avoid having a bunch of buildings that face this way, right? Just like building, and then a gap, and then a building, and then a gap, and then a building, yeah. I really don't want all the buildings to just be along a grid, like you said. So, yeah, I mean, we could certainly put a building right here on the corner facing the street, but then we got to make sure that there's alleyways and like smaller buildings tucked in. I kind of like.
You know what we could do as like a trial or a experiment.
I'm gonna move this railing out of the way because it is just repugnant. I'll just route it behind everything for now. I'll figure out where to put the dudes. Oh, a diagonal street?
Either a diagonal street or make this right here the entrance to a building where I'm at.
You want to build a diagonal building?
I mean, it's an idea. If we want to keep it from being a grid,
Sure.
we don't have to. I mean,
We can.
just
We don't have any
experiment
diagonal
anyway.
buildings. That'd be cool.
So let
Okay,
me...
sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat after I asked you a very important question, Space. So Space says he does have a freezer. You know what that means?
He's getting snow for
We
Christmas?
can make snow, okay? All you have to do is go make some ice. Once you have ice, you put it in a bowl. You get inside the freezer. You could cover yourself with water and then get inside the freezer. And then after about an hour, you come back out of the freezer and you will be covered with ice. And then you take that ice and you smash it up and you get snow. But if you get a bunch of ice in a bowl and you smash it up somehow, you'll get snow. For sure. I'm not a rocket scientist, but I think that's how it works. Yeah, it would be cool. Get it? Get it? Because ice. That'd be really cool. Yeah. See, we should make that happen. And then, if you do it on a large enough scale, you can dump it in the front yard, and then you have snow. Nice! Perfect. I'm glad you're all in on the puns. Fento returned. Welcome back, Fento. We're trying to figure out how to make snow. Fento's a doctor. He'll tell you. Our theory is, it's foolproof. Are you guys organizing shulker boxes?
Yeah, I'm just getting all the empty ones.
I'm trying to route the people maker through the trees for now. Eventually I'll change all this so it's underground and we don't have to think about it. We don't have to look at it. For now, it will route along the treetops. Hope they carry enough momentum. I'm gonna have to drop it down. Warp. Get him over there. I also want to build a koi pond in front of that little trading center place.
Yeah, we can do that.
Just thinking out loud a little bit. Okay. Alright, let's see some ones in the chat if you like what we're doing so far. If you don't like what we're doing, don't press any other button. Just continue to non-interact the way that you always have. Alright, silence is golden. This is so ugly. 3. Ah, God! Well, it's not going to get any better. It might get different, but it's not going to get any better. I guarantee that. I kind of want to try out this new high technology pristine villager highway that you see ahead in front of you. Yes, we'll have to figure out how to make that work. Anyway.
The empty shulker monster has been moved to the shulker basement under the inn.
Okay. Alright, the railway has been moved out of the way. Alright, GITZB, what are you thinking?
Trying to figure out a layout.
You trying to frame out a building?
Yeah, I don't want it to be just like a straight up rectangle, like a diagonal rectangle. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I want to have some character. Ooh, what we could do to kind of like round out this end of the street. Let me see here. So that's there. We could go 2, 3, 4, probably 5 back. So there's a middle, and then we go this way.
So is the plan to put the super smelter inside the building, or is it going to be like in the basement of the building? Because it takes up a lot of space.
It does.
It's like 4 by 20. It's a big thing. So keep that in mind as you flesh this thing out.
5.
Oops. Give me my dirt back. Give me my dirt, you monster. I'm gonna feed the cows and the cats and all that stuff while you do that. Need fish. 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 So you can catch a... You can catch a fish in a... like a basket now and move them, right? Release them?
You mean a bucket?
Yeah. Well, not... Is it in a bucket or is it a different item?
Should be a bucket. Catch a fish in a bucket, right?
I don't know. Maybe one of the
Where's-
Minecraft wizards in the chat knows. How do we catch a fish?
Where's the fish?
Because when I build my my koi pond, I want to put the fish in the pond.
Here's
sure
some.
It's a bucket.
Sand.
Okay. All right. Legend of Lord says it's in a bucket. Is it every kind of fish?
Got it.
Ah, amazing. Go drop that in Chumu's house. In the bathtub.
Okay.
That'll teach her for being such a good helper on the stream. Put fish in your house. The madman's actually gonna do it. Quick. She's busy. She won't see. Yes. Yes. Amazing. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
I'm out.
No nefarious deeds. This looks like the current shape of this building. If we talked about what it looked like, I might get banned from YouTube. Okay, it's not as bad from elevation, but running on the ground, it definitely looked like
Oh,
Fento asked if we have to study additional languages in school. The answer is no. You don't have to, but languages are offered. But
they were in middle and high school.
I took programming instead of the language.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Oh,
Because I tried to take Japanese, but remember the Japanese teacher quit on the
That's
first day
right.
of school.
that's
So
right.
they're like, "What else do you want to do?" So no, you know what? I think you're right. I did end up taking 2 years of Latin. Okay, so the answer is yes. I changed my answer. The answer is now yes. Yeah. So having the ability to speak in other languages is I would say it's encouraged, but it's definitely not required. Like, I didn't need to be fluent in another language in order to go to college. I didn't study any other languages while I was in college.
I did.
But the Fento, you probably already know this, but the #1 foreign language that we study in primary school in the U.S. is Spanish, because a large portion of the population coming to the country speaks it. So it makes sense to help the native speakers learn. The people that don't know Spanish already, it makes sense for them to learn. I need to be fluent in Vietnamese. I know. Right now I know like 6 words though, so I'm doing really good. So they get to choose English, French, or German. I wonder how much of Europe do you think teaches Spanish?
Probably not much.
Like, don't you feel like the emphasis or the encouraged language for us to learn was Spanish?
Yeah, it was for sure. It's
So-
because there was also an abundance of people who actually spoke it, like teachers. I mean,
Yeah.
for it, there was a lot of teachers for it.
And we had kids in our school that didn't really speak English. They were like kids of immigrants or immigrants themselves that didn't know much English. Not foreign exchange students, like permanent resident people. English, French, or German. I feel like most of the world would encourage people to learn English. I thought they were trying to push English as the #1 global language. Maybe that's my wishful thinking, so that I don't have to conform. Other people can conform to me. This andesite in the path does make it look better. It was a good addition. I don't know about your crooked building, but the andesite in the path is a good thing. What do you want to do? Did you decide if your smelter's going in the basement or if it's going in the main building?
We could actually probably could make it in the main building and then turn the main building into like a cross. So let me
Cross, like the shape.
Yeah, let me make sure this smelter goes.
We also don't have to make it as big as we've made the one we already have. That's another thing. Like we don't necessarily need 14 hoppers or whatever we have down there.
Well, the thing is, like, I'd like to have that many. I'd like to have as many furnaces as we already have. So
Not sure I understand what Fento wrote. We also study foreign literature in high school. Okay, got it. And he says truth is usually Gone with the Wind. Maybe that he means that they typically make them watch. Or was Gone with the Wind a book? Or just a movie?
yes.
Okay. Okay.
So he's talking about the fact that, because there is such a thing as studying the language, but then you can also study the literature of the culture. So I think that's what he's talking about. Is
like when we studied Shakespeare.
Right.
Yeah, same thing. We're not going to be able to set up the super smelter in a diagonal building, are we?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because the rails are going to have to zigzag.
Yeah, it would have to be straight.
What if we just make this building an L shape? Like with a little entryway? So the entryway is like 4 wide or something, and then just cock it way to the side and have it go like 15 blocks to the side. Does that make sense? So like an L, but the base of the L connects to the street. So, like a 4x4.
So like this is the entryway here?
Yeah, like a 4x4 here, and then just take it 15 blocks this way, or whatever. Whatever size we need to accommodate the super smelter.
So instead of a diagonal on this side, it'd be more like...
You could even do a diagonal entrance, yeah. We should have just kept the building we had before and repurposed it. But Chumu got the delight of destroying it, so I guess that's gotta count for something.
So, like that?
You could do that. Where does your entrance go at this point?
The entrance I was thinking would be like here.
It goes here. So you want to put doors somewhere here?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, let's pretend, yeah. Here's your doors. Right. Or do you want them to be actually in the center? We can put them in the center.
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
Alright, so there's your doors. Alright, I could dig it.
And then I could just shave this off right here and do that. Get rid of these.
Fento says there's not many teachers of Russia and Oriental language. That surprises me because isn't like more than half of Russia in Asia?
Yeah, it is
you guys don't learn Chinese they don't offer the Chinese languages as an option in Russia? Because you're like smack dab up against the top of China, right? I always wondered, Russia's weird because it's in 2 continents.
This is an interesting shape. I'm kind of digging it. What do you think? It's weird, but
It's real weird. It's too
So, like,
narrow right here. This needs to
This
come
is
out.
the entrance. Yeah, we'll have to. I can like extend this out.
And then this is too narrow as well.
Maybe like 2.
Yep.
And then bring it straight. Like that. What do you think?
Sure. So then you put a, just put a, like a standard pointy roof here, or you do like even a super steep roof.
Right.
That slopes outwards from the points, and then it's gonna look a bit like a fish hook, right?
A little bit.
I think as long as we decorate it and make it out of the right materials, it'll be okay. It does look a bit like a fish hook.
I could flatten that part out. Like that. What is it? How's that look?
Difficult to find a Chinese teacher. I believe it. I tried to find a Vietnamese teacher in the US, and well, in my area anyway, couldn't find one. But I have a particular incentive to learn Vietnamese.
What's that look like?
That's worse, I think.
Shaving this edge off?
Yeah, I mean, a higher vantage point. It looks peculiar. I think it looks peculiar because it cuts back towards itself. What if we made the entrance the side by the bank, and we shaved it off so that it was just
like a slanted building?
Because right now it's like three rectangles, right? What if we made it 2 rectangles? Yeah, what if this was flush? This way.
That way. I mean, we could always also do that.
And so who are the gloves? Excuse me, who are the gloves for? You didn't tell us. Who's the customer? Are these gloves for your wife? Okay, I hate it. I told you the wrong thing. This should come back at an angle. Like that. And this should not be flat. It should just slice back at an angle all the way to the wall. Run out of blocks, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you make it sufficiently far away, we can tuck other smaller stuff into the side building, like right here. We could do a little, I don't know, a little shop or a little kiosk and dump the iron there. Right, we could hide the iron contraption like in front of this building. Does that make sense?
What do you mean hide? What do you mean?
So the same way we hid the, like this whole thing over here exists to hide the fact that there's a hopper that feeds into the chest that dumps pumpkins.
Right.
So we could do something similar. We can hide the iron machine, the iron dumper, here, like where these flowers are.
Right.
And have a chest that just, you know, that iron comes out of. We'd even have a chest next to it that bone meal comes out of. And put the item sword underground.
So how do you have the pumpkins coming up into the chest?
There's a bubble stream. So this whole thing is a bubble stream.
Oh, so you're using a bubble vader, okay.
Yeah, so there's the chests, and then the blocks all the way back to here where you see this log. There's a bubble vader that dumps up there, and then there's another maybe it's not that log, maybe it's this log, but anyway, there's a water stream that the bubble vader gets dumped into that goes down into that hopper.
Okay, so how do the items get out of hoppers into the bubble vader?
I'll show you, there's a little redstone gadget.
So you have like an observer or a comparator or something?
Yeah, it's down here. Oh!
Oh boy.
Stop him! Okay. What are we missing? Why is this happening to us?
I don't know.
Are we torch deficient?
Okay, I see what you got here.
Yeah, see, so the hoppers go over here, and then it's just this little 3x3 guy that tells the dropper to drop into the bubble stream.
Yeah, it just clicks whenever there's a item in there and forces it to drop it out.
And the bubble stream's in the middle of this little star pattern. Yep. Okay,
yeah. I mean,
so we do the same thing. We gotta dig the tunnel and get the iron moved over, and then get the whole stream, iron and poppies, moved over, and then put a little sorter to separate the two streams, and then composter machine underground, and iron goes the other direction, and then elevator them both up to the top into respective collection machines that will fit nicely in the front of this building. Bang, bang, boom. Bob's your uncle. Unless he's your dad, in which case both of us are SOL, because that is the case. And I wish I was British sometimes.
How's that?
We got way better colloquialisms.
Or do you want it shaved off flat?
That's fine. We can make that work. So, do you want me to... Should we build the machine and make sure it fits before we do any of the exterior work? You want me to go break down the machine?
We should probably build the smelter. Yeah.
Okay.
Build the super smelter, then build the... because we don't have Enderman or Creeper griefing, we can build the super smelter without worrying about it blowing up, and then build the man, my brain is not working. Oh God,
your brain is not working. It's only 7:15, dude.
I know. Build the super smelter first, make sure it fits. Then make the tunnel for the hopper chain from the iron.
Okay.
Over to where it needs to go.
Okay.
Then we
finish
do
the building?
The exterior work. Yes.
Say hi to Yuri. She's
Hello.
An old friend. And by old, I mean age. She's very old. She's like 1,000 years old.
Aw, she's just a spring chicken.
I'm just kidding. Yuri's, it takes me way back. Way back. How are you, dear? Been a long time. Alright, let's turn this stuff off.
Yeah, turn that off.
I'll break all this down and bring it to you.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure how this works again.
Yeah, get a good mental image of how the right side works, because that's the only tricky part. I think the trick was to put these switches up on top of blocks instead of in front of the hoppers, because otherwise you lock the hoppers out.
Right.
1,000 years. She's like that character from the old what was it? Power Rangers? Like, after 8,000 years I am free. Yeah. That's Yuri. She looks just like that.
Can't remember what her name was.
Rita Repulsa.
That's right.
I have to try to. I don't want people to know how much of a nerd I am, so I have to try to pretend I don't know things sometimes. But I know. Damn sure I know.
We're gonna make another building and move our enchanting room. I mean, we don't really enchant stuff because we have books, but it's nice to have it in case we ever decide we want to. We'll have to make a building for this place too.
Yep.
We've kind of abandoned our whole idea of diagonal undergroundness.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well.
Man.
And we can move.
Yeah, I like the idea of trying to keep the village going. Just, we'll become village people. We can sing the song, we can hold hands, we can all wear really tight clothes.
And we can get rid of or move the nether portal anyway.
I'm just gonna ask Yuri all sorts of personal questions. I have one question for you, my friend. Did you guys beat all of the savage fights in 14 already? Hey GITZB, have you ever met a woman who's better than you at games? That's a serious question.
No.
Alright, well you should play games with Yuri sometime. She used to carry me. We used to play this game called Elder Scrolls Online. You and I tried that for a little bit. She just carried me through all the content. I was dog ass at the game, and then she started watching the stream and started playing with me, and then the game got really easy. I was like, oh, I'm really good at the game. And then I realized after we stopped playing together that she was just carrying me super hard through everything.
I'm gonna say I liked
Taking me way
Elder
back.
Scrolls Online. The only thing I didn't like about it was the fact that, you know, I would go in, tank a bad guy in order to get the item that I needed for the next quest, and then some random dude who was just like sitting in the back of the room while I tanked him would come in, swoop in, and take the item before I could, and then I had to sit there and wait for it to spawn again.
Yeah.
So I love Elder Scrolls, but I just got annoyed with playing it online with people.
ESO's better, I think, if you're if you're willing to pay for the subscription. It's a better game. The free version is lacking some stuff that they know that the free version is lacking, and that's how they incite you to. That's what I'm looking for. What about you?
Yes.
No, there's an I word that I'm looking for. Anyway, yeah.
Incentivize.
Incentivize. Thank you. Incentivize. That's my my spelling bee word for the day. All right, I just need to dump some stuff because I didn't actually get it all. And
Do you have the furnaces?
Yuri popped in and said hello, and we started talking to her, and she dipped out. She's gone. Here's your furnaces.
10 at least.
Redstone lamp and smooth stone. Yeah, she's I don't want to say she's great at games because that's not a nice thing to say, but it's true. She's not great at games because she's a woman. She's great at games in general. Carried me through a whole bunch of difficult content. It was really fun back in the day. It was like my very first streaming experience was playing Elder Scrolls. Many, many moons ago. And all this stuff. I don't know what this song is. Sandingo! Get rid of that. Oh, there's a bunch of songs by him.
What?
Midnight Rain. Skip that ish. She just says she's lost.
I guess.
Oh. Good luck. Good luck with your lostness. Did my chat freeze? Hold on. Maybe there's stuff happening I'm not paying attention? No, it looks like it's frozen. He's in Mars. Okay, well. That's cool. Alright, thank you, Space Monkey. Ah, you're building the machine. Wunderbar. Hooray. So
I need more furnaces.
they need to be on hoppers. That's all the furnaces we had. You want to build it bigger?
No, we had 14.
No, we had whatever's here.
You sure?
Yeah. Those need to be on hoppers, right?
Yeah, I was just putting down stone as a placeholder. Alright, in that case, let me get... Is this this double chest here? Is that... Oh, yeah, okay. I was gonna say I need a double chest.
Do you want them facing the back? Do you want them facing forward?
What do you mean?
So a person comes in, tries to use the machine, right? Comes in this way. I see the back of the furnaces.
I gotcha.
Is the stream lagging for anybody else? We're building a factory space just for you. We're gonna call it Space Monkey Factorio.
So is there a reason why you had the double hoppers in front of the furnaces?
Yeah, just so that we can like build a wall in between the machine. Because before we had a door, right? A door to like go in and service it. It wasn't working.
Oh, I got
Space factory. Yeah, our factory builds space machines.
Okay, and then do you have the hoppers?
Yeah, I have hoppers. I'll get them. And then the trick is to have a block on the back of the hopper that holds
Yes.
the switch to power the rail. And the same thing here. Switches. Okay. And then you do the rails, I'll do the next layer of hoppers. Oops. That ain't gonna work, Chief. Hold on. Oh, no, those will work. Okay. And then feeding into the hoppers. So this is for the fuel line, that's for the burn line. And the output line goes there.
This actually... We need one more block here. Yeah, where'd that switch go? Here it is.
It's a super smelter. So there's gonna be... GITZB's building the feed rail, right? So there's a minecart that's gonna bounce back and forth here, and it's gonna feed items to be smelted into the top of the smelter. There's gonna be a minecart on this one that bounces back and forth that feeds fuel into the back of the smelter, and then all the crap that comes out of the smelters comes out the bottom and feeds into our output chest. What are you looking for?
I'm trying to think because...
The way we did it before, so we had on-off switches for those two, right? So these guys both tapered down. We're gonna need to sleep. But yeah, these guys both tapered down into the ground, right?
Oh. Not that.
What is that noise? Yuri just subscribed. Thank you, Yuri. Gotta sleep. Oh God, gets me sleep. Thank you for the subscription. She sent me a message on Discord and said that she didn't bail on us because we scared her away. She bailed on us because my show sucks. So nobody watched that dog ass show, man. So the way we did it before was these guys came downhill, right? And they had on-off switches so that they would load up with stuff. But the one on top did route off. Right, so what we can do is, in order to make it clean, I can do something like this. Get this. There. That way, you can just drop that guy down and it won't affect anything. And then the guy you're standing on and the one below it probably need to be powered in order for it to get up the hill, because it takes a bit of effort. Oh, a new sub. Best day ever. Alright, so we need chest, don't we?
I need a... Yeah, we need chests. We also need s'more.
S'more?
S'more.
S'more what?
Levers.
I got 2 of those. I'll give you the levers. You need to put one more rail. Let's do this. Make that one a regular rail, and make the next one on the ground. I'll just give you the levers. You sort it out. You're a smart guy. What do you want chests for?
Well, we need input and such.
You need one more rail here.
Hmm?
You need a rail. Make it a powered rail. Yeah. And then make that one a regular rail. There you go.
Well, then now this rail up here is not powered now.
Okay, then move that one down a level. What we're trying to do is this. Where are my chests? Did I give them to you?
Oh wait, yeah, you did.
Put a chest on top of that block. Right here. Right next to me. Like where my head is. Put a chest. 'Cause that's how this worked before. No. Here. So the minecart comes down the hill and sits here on this thing, which is connected to the lever. Right, so the lever needs to come where we can access it.
Well, we need multiple levers. There, right there. This one.
Okay, that's what you want to do.
Yeah, because we need the power in order for it to get up the hill.
Let's test it. See if we can get it to work. Alright. Do it, man. Do it. See, I encountered the same thing. It needs to be... There's something weird about it. Like, it needs to have a block directly behind it. Try putting a block here. There's something that will cause it to not just, like, launch out the first time you power it. Okay, so it is a block there.
Huh.
But it rolled over top of that lever. Yeah, that lever's too low. It needs to go up a block.
Yeah, it went into the hoppers.
Oh no. Found it. Welcome back, Yuri. Thanks for subbing to the team, to the Awfl squad. To the, what do we call ourselves?
Who knows?
Twitch actually lets you do it like make a clan name for your subs. That's one of the fields that you can fill out, whatever you want your subs to be called. We doing it? Look at this modern technology. Wow. Did you kill it?
No, see, this is the problem.
Okay, we need to move it. We need to move it back one block so it doesn't clip. So the whole thing just needs to come forward one block. They're gonna change the shape of the building. Just move the entrance.
What if?
Yeah, thanks for the sub, Yuri. This is very generous.
I need more powered rails. We need more powered rails.
Here you go. That's all I got. That's all we got. Way she goes, boys.
Way she goes.
Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. Way she goes. Yuri, I was asking if you can hear me. I was asking if your Final Fantasy crew has already beat all the content. Sure they have. This song is very space-ish. Full album. Okay, never mind. We don't want that. That's a 49-minute song. Remove. Remove.
There we go.
Still working on our playlist. A bit. Okay. How do you stop? Does it actually stop? Nope.
Oh no, it stops too far forward.
It's stopping the wrong rail.
Well, it's because of where I have the lever.
Powering both.
Yeah, I had it there on
boy.
purpose.
Yep.
So probably we'll have to do that. Yeah, and then
Why don't you just
this.
make it longer? We can move the wall. It's no big deal.
Oops.
You don't have to shoot fireworks at me, dude. Is Chumu still
Sweet.
lost?
There, yeah, that works.
She's in Mars. Okay, it may work, but how are we gonna fit other chests in next to it? Just before we had 3 chests in a row, remember?
Let me figure that one out.
Wow. Okay, so it goes and then it comes back. Wow. But I would like to recommend an improvement, if I may, without hurting your feelings. You have to let me know. If it's gonna hurt your feelings, I won't say anything.
I mean, you could try. I never know. Let's try.
We're gonna move this wall.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
We're gonna move this wall. Give us some wiggle room. This guy moves, this guy moves. All of this shit gets torn out. All this stuff. Oops. Sorry. Twitch terms of service. What is going on? That Brock broke 4 times. That block broke 4 times. Alright.
See, Fento, this is why we can't learn other languages, because we can't even learn our
I
own
can't even
language.
speak my own language, yeah. It's bad. This doesn't need to be 4 powered rails. It only needs to be 2. Do you... That makes a lot of noise. Does it make noise on your screen?
No.
Really?
What kind of noise does it make?
Do it. Do it again. You don't hear that?
I had to turn your stream on in order to be able to hear it.
It's like a crunching sound. Actually,
That's crazy.
I think we want to move it out even one more.
I must have that sound effect turned down.
Can I have a regular rail, please? Thank you. Alright, check me out. It's this easy.
I still think one of those needs to be powered.
Blip. And then when you turn it off, turn it on. Because I didn't stop it at the end. You gotta turn it off before it gets back. Yoink! Okay, so it's 1 block too far away. Regular rail, please. Thank you. Don't derail.
Yeah, that was the problem I was thinking would happen.
Well, this is fine. Because it's still going to distribute its goods. Even if it goes slow.
Very slow.
That's okay, because it'll drop more into the hoppers below it that way. The question is, does it go... Yeah, okay, so that's fine.
We could always just do this, too.
And let's make sure that this doesn't clip. Do you have
Okay.
another chest?
Yeah, I do. Try it now.
Well, I thought you just said we don't have enough powered rails.
Well, I happen to have one.
Can you... Can you put a chest on the side of this chest, please? Okay, so that doesn't work.
Okay, so yeah, we just move it
Man, she's a slave driver, dude.
like
Sleep.
this.
Why don't you take a bed with you, Chumir?
It's not letting me do that, so...
2 idiots playing a game.
Put a block here on top of the one you just placed. There we go, thank you.
Took my stone. Hey, I found some powered rails.
Were they in the hopper? I thought
Yeah.
that's where they ended up.
Gotta check all these hoppers and make sure they're not polluted, actually.
Okay, there's
Contaminated.
that. Did you bring any of the smelted stone with you? No.
Yeah, it's somewhere. It's in the shulker box in my inventory.
Ah.
Hey, I found some chests and some more furnaces. Yeah.
I told you there were 14.
Bento says put one accelerator in the opposite direction and 2 up the hill. Yeah, we sorted that out. Okay, so we can just add on to the end. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Do you want to make it 14 or do you want to make it 10? I think it's okay.
No,
it's 10.
14.
All right.
We want more.
More power.
More power.
Unlimited power.
Unlimited power. He doesn't even say power. He says power.
Pa. Unlimited pa. My favorite line in that entire movie, it might not even be that movie, it's just Raise. When he's henceforth you are Darth Vader.
Vader.
He says it like he doesn't even know.
Yeah.
Raise. What wonderful shows we watch. Okay. Levers. Keyword rails. How many bozos does it take to make a supersmelter? The answer is a lot. God bless him! Can I have some regular rails, GITZB? You're just gonna keep them all.
Yes.
Oh, that's a yes? You're gonna keep them all?
Yeah.
Good lord. Help a brother out. Alright, thank you. No!
Nope. See, you gotta break this one first.
No!
Now you gotta place that one down.
Lock it in.
Well, now I gotta find out where it went.
Why would it go there? It's starting to get smelted.
There's a chest in there. Which hopper did it end up in?
Which hopper did what end up in?
Ah, the powered rail. I found it. Because it dropped into the hopper. Oh, dead.
Hooray, we did it. We're the smartest people on the planet. Okay. So we need to build a similar apparatus for this chest. It's gonna get stuck. The minecart's gonna get stuck on that hopper, or that chest, I think. What are you doing? No, don't turn them. Keep them straight. Full-time Minecraft engineer. Yeah, this pays way worse than my other job.
Straight. All right, I have an idea.
We only support straight minecart tracks. That's better. Now you're thinking with your brain. I'm just saying, I was able to set this up in the other place with 3 chests side by side, all facing the same way, and there was no
Well, I don't know how you did it.
I've been trying to show you, and you keep redesigning. It's like the happiest song ever for us to have an argument.
Alright, now I have no more powered rails.
I got 2 of them.
Well, plugging me in.
Trying to fix the chests. How did that work? Because it needs to... I think we had the lever... I'm trying to remember where the lever was. It wasn't here. I don't think that works. Yeah, because it just rolls off the end. So it needs to be... Oh, why levers take so long to pop up. The issue is... Redstone block? Nah. We got it sorted. This wall's just too close. Again. Because this thing is so long. Uh-oh!
Oh no.
She flew into the ground. Yikes! Guess we're never getting those elytra back. Alright. No more Elytra for you.
I don't even know where she was.
I need regular rails.
I got.
I'm losing my mind.
I don't have any.
Don't worry, I've got some. Don't you worry, GITZB. Guys, can we reset the realm? Died.
I've been watching some videos of these guys that go on to Minecraft pay-to-win servers, and they break the servers.
They break the server?
Yeah, they break the server with
Why is that not working?
like duping and lag machines.
Oh. What's going on? Just gonna have to. Oh, it's being powered by that switch you put on the other side. Okay. Yeah. She had told us what her coordinates were. We could have helped. So this one is gonna have the same problem, right? What in the world? Why did it do that? Yeah, I think it needs to. The whole thing needs to move one more block.
Why?
Because the chest will clip on the minecart. No! Thanks.
Positive?
Oh. If she knows where she was, let's go get her stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do.
Alright, let's abandon mission. Abort mission. We're gonna go help her get her stuff back. Alright, that's the design, by the way. That's what works. She thinks that was her coordinates. I'm gonna bring a couple shulker boxes.
Yeah, I was gonna say either grab an end chest or a shulker.
She's sending us to some sort of sophisticated death trap.
186, 131.
Alright. Trigger, toggle. Positive 186?
That's what I asked, but she says she's not sure.
Operation Rescue. She was flying.
Yeah, I'm at 186.
Yeah, I'm
basically
right on top of you.
186. I'm not seeing anything on the ground.
Man, this is unfortunate. We gotta get rid of this song. It's like the saddest song.
I'm not seeing anything. And she's not answering.
No. Why was 73? Okay.
That's irrelevant.
Did you bring a bed?
I did not.
Okay. Oh, here's a portal with a bunch of lava. The annoying part is if we're in render range but we don't see it, it'll despawn. But if we're outside of render range, there's a chance it just stays on the surface.
Right. I'm gonna go try negative 186. It was negative 186. What was it?
Night Fento.
131. Oop, okay.
Chest, that's weird.
Ask her how far away from home
she says
was.
Z131. Which is where I am. Somewhere in this line. X around 180. Probably flew into a tree. Had to guess. Operation Save Her Stuff. Hot Pursuit. 131.
Yeah, because negative 186, positive 130 is basically right around her house.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be that far away. I have a feeling those aren't actually the coordinates.
Oh, she's sure that... Oh, I found it! I found it! I found it!
You did?
Yeah. She wasn't that far off. 240.
Why is there so much lag? I can't eat.
Because we're in different chunks. It's a realms thing. Like if we're not all in the same spot. Found it. Yeah, operation successful. That was actually a
Where
lot.
was it?
She just flattered into a tree. There is a chicken here, so there's that. Yeah, she got shredded by a tree. So it happens. That's the way she goes.
Oh, there you are.
Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. Way she goes. She got splattered. Alright, we recovered the elytra. Now that we have her stuff, ... What are you thinking, Space Monkey? What's that little mind of yours coming up with? Did you pick up any stuff?
Burn it. No, I did not.
Ransom it. Okay, I got the elytra. That's the important part. Okay. Alright.
All right, back to building. Ouch. Wait a second.
I think that's it. Did we miss anything? Are you looking?
I didn't see anything.
Space has finders keepers. Yeah, you see, the problem with that is I harvested all the stuff that she's got. So, just be like reclaiming my own things.
I flew off in the wrong direction.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
there
gotta,
you are.
you gotta go west. You trying to find the way back home?
Yeah,
It's just like due west of here.
there we go.
She wasn't far from home, actually.
Yeah.
See? Like, it's 2 rockets and we're back.
And we're back.
Boosh! We did it. Go team. Alright. Who's gonna gift 10 subs because of what we did? 10 subs gift!
10 subs.
The chat demands 10 gifted subs. For our heroism. Let me see. I think all this crap is hers except for this and this. That. The rest of that garbo is yours, and I'll keep the salmon to feed the cats. Just these two. Okay, so this is the design that works. Now that we're back from our regularly scheduled program, this is the design that should lock in the hoppers. Or should lock in the minecarts. So we can set them both free. We go up the hill. They bounce back. Whoa, that was laggy.
Yeah.
And if we want to stop them, we just click, click. And when they get back, they'll stop in their spot. Boink, boink, and then we let them fill up. We set them free again. Bing, bang, boom, Bob's our uncle. So now we just need an output chest, right? So we can...
Yep.
I'm all out of hoppers, so do you have hoppers?
Yeah, we got like stacks of them.
Okay. Yeah,
Or do you want the output chest?
It's automated effectively because just put it right here next to these two. Or even, let's... No, we can't make it go up, so it needs to be right here. It needs to be one block lower.
The output chest?
Yeah, it needs to... But we can't elevate the output to be where these guys are, is what I'm saying.
Right, but I'm saying like you could just have the output chest like right here.
Wherever you want.
Well, I need you to put the chest down.
I don't...
Oh wait, no, I got the chest.
Here. Stick it to that. Yeah, so it's not fully automated. I mean, you still have to come in here and you have to put... One of these will have fuel. This one will have fuel. That one will have whatever you're burning. And that's your output. But it's, for the most part, it's automated.
She never made an iron pickaxe before?
I don't know. She joined the server and we gave her wings. I mean, it's like...
That's
Alright,
true.
so this one's fuel. So we can dump fuel in there and we can set it free. And it'll go fuel up the furnaces. You'll watch it happen. So see, they'll gradually get fuel as it rolls over. So it's not super fast. The fuel chest in particular needs to bounce around for a bit. So now the other conundrum, the thing we talked about is, rather than having this fuel line at all, should we just hook up the output from the bamboo farm?
Yeah, I think we could.
Or do we want to have the output from the bamboo farm just be another hopper that feeds into this, like that? I could do it if you weren't in the way, like that. I just have the output of the bamboo farm pop up to there. You know,
We could do that. I mean, there's also that design that I had on the other realm with the silent item elevator.
well, we're not gonna hear it because we're gonna have to drop that down at least below the ocean, so that's like another 10 blocks down. So it'll be a hopper chain below the ground that runs over to here somewhere, and then comes up. So we're not gonna hear the clicks. We won't be close enough.
It's true.
But what we could do is just replace this minecart that bounces back and forth on the fuel side completely. Just have bamboo running into... Oh, nah, let's leave it. It's already there. Let's leave it.
Yeah.
We just need to hook this hopper up to the bamboo machine.
Well, actually, we could have the hopper go... We could have it there, or we could have it go on top of it right here. And straight over. Doesn't really matter which one, I guess. Let's go look at this output over
Minus
here.
183, 81. So now we need a hopper chain. You need a hopper chain to those coordinates. Or close to them. And then build the item elevator that goes up. And this wall, once again, is going to have
So
to
this
go.
is 81 right here.
This wall, too close.
Alright, let me try something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119
If we do this, it'll help with the lag. Can't do that. Rip. Let's test it. What can we smelt? Do we have anything to smelt?
You could just use
Some fuel.
yeah. Hold up. So we dropping this down and then having a bubble elevator bring it up to this hopper, or how are we doing this?
Dropping what down?
Are we dropping the hopper chain down?
Honestly, what is she doing? Oh my god, what is she doing? What are you doing, Chimia? Oh my god. What are you doing? Don't chop down my tree. Are you chopping down my tree? Don't chop down my tree. Oh my god. I don't have an arrow. I was gonna shoot her, I'll be honest. What did... I won't say it. I was going to say, what if we built the entire smelter underground at that elevation, and the only thing you see in the shop is a chest that says input, a chest that says output, and a chest that says fuel.
I mean,
and build the whole freaking thing underground. Then we're no longer constricted, we're no longer restricted to any this size limitation that's being imposed by this big ugly machine. The whole thing would be underground.
I mean, we could,
But I mean, the minecarts would just go woo and roll down under the ground, and then they'd come back up whoop, and you'd have items.
We could, but the one thing that I do like about this design is that if for some reason someone happens to throw in an item that can't be smelted or jacks with the system, it's easy to see if these furnaces aren't firing, because you can just like walk right in behind the wall instead of trying to go
well, I mean, we could still you could scratch that same itch with an access door that just lets you go see where the machine is.
That's true.
Alright, what do you...
I mean,
Space Monkey, you're the factory builder. Do we just bury the whole machine and make this building a lot smaller and make it whatever shape we want it to be? Or do we stay with what we've got, leave the machine above ground, and find a way to get the fuel up above the ground? Because the objective is to get the bamboo from that thing down under the ground, across the river, and over to here. Without like building an ugly hopper bridge across the water, right? We want to bury the whole thing underground. So, Space Monkey says underground would look the best. I tend to agree.
yeah.
And then you can build whatever shape building you want. You don't have to build this fish hook.
Well, in that case, let me go start the hopper chain.
Do you have enough hoppers?
Yeah, I got a bunch.
You're gonna need like 100 or maybe more.
I have 2 1/3 stacks.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna dig a big hole and bury this thing. Let me know what elevation you... Well, what elevation do we need to get below the water?
Well, it doesn't have to be completely below the water. We can fill in stuff. We can fill in a little bit here.
Let's take it to at least lower than our existing portal, right?
We'll say we were going to move that portal.
I know.
So I was going to say we could take it to like right above it. What's what?
Sorry. Whatever song is in this playlist just electrocuted a guy. You want it... I'd rather not terraform the naturally occurring river if we don't have to.
I'm talking like right like this. Because I terraformed this anyway. All
Okay.
we'd be doing is adding a layer back to it.
Okay, do it. So what level is this? 57? I need
57.
I need to drop the machine down to the input level needs to be 57. Got it. Easy peasy lemon cheesy. Everybody look at this. Remember how this looks, because we're gonna have to build this again under the ground as soon as I dig a hole. $57. Oh god. This is the second time today that I've torn this entire machine down. I think that... Doesn't the stream title say something about I don't know how to build interiors? Let's call it, where on earth do we put this super smelter? Because I thought we were going to be working on interiors of buildings, and that's not what we decided to do. Alright, 57. Gotta get down to 57. Let's just do ladders. Torches. How did we end up with fewer blocks than we started with? Gravel. Pursue gravel.
So much bamboo.
Yep. Alright, there's 57.
And remember that it's at 81. The input.
Okay. Well, I moved the machine, right? So, now all we care about is keeping that input at the correct Y elevation.
Okay, well then you gotta tell me what Z, because I can go
81 is
anywhere.
fair. Yeah, try to aim for 81.
Alright, well I'm at 81. I'm good.
What? Here are creatures. Okay. I have so much crap. On a cave. Maybe. What's this? There's an Enderman in here.
Oh?
It's not kosher. person. You know what we need?
What's that?
Beacons.
Yep.
Our lives would be so much better. Find water.
No, I dug my way into the
Farm?
enchanting chamber.
Oh.
And I'm placing blocks over top of all the hoppers.
I think I pissed off the ender person. He just made a noise and flipped away. He doesn't come try to fight me in the pit. Fight me in the pit, bro!
The pit!
Oh, check this to the pit! Alright, so now the tricky part is going to be... Eventually the tricky part will be routing the chat, or the minecarts up to surface level, but it shouldn't be too bad. This one empty? Maybe it's empty? Hey! Let's do that. That'll make our lives way better. Okay. So I'm going to start to build this thing. I'm down. I think we want the output all to be on the back side, that way we can route it. Yeah, I think that's the only way to route it successfully up to the surface. Do it like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What? Did we say 57 for the fuel?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to go down one block. That way we don't have to try to bubble bitter the fuel up. Man, today's episode's been a real roller coaster. Hey, GITZB!
Hey!
What's up, man?
I'm here!
You're here. With the power of math, we sorted it out. Alright. So... So the question I have is... What's the means to get from this hopper chain to filling up all the hoppers on the back of the furnaces?
So we do the same method.
Do
we just feed
minecart?
these hoppers. Yeah, we just feed these hoppers into the chest above
Minecart?
that minecart. Yeah, and then it will evenly distribute it. That way we don't have to try and fill all the slots on all the mine carts.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. Your chest is in place. So once you hook that up, this puppy should start filling with bamboo, right?
Did the hopper get in there? I dropped a hopper.
I got it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, do you need it?
Yes, please. 6.
What do yo need? She's gonna need rockets to go blow herself up again. I believe I can fly. I don't. I believe you can't fly safely. I believe you're a danger to yourself and to those around you. I have a somewhere. Remember what color that box was that I put the extra rockets in?
It was a default color.
Yeah. Where'd she go?
I'm crawling through this one wide hole in order to put blocks on top of the hoppers.
Where is she? Come! Come! Trying to make a show. Right here. You're welcome. You're welcome!
Welcome.
Trying to build a super smelter for the 3rd time today. So underneath of this is where the actual hoppers that feed into the furnaces are going to go. And the furnaces will be here. And the hoppers that they sit on will be 1 block below. Lights. Lights. Well, all I know is this stream has been fun. Has it been perfect? Nah. Has it been good? But it's been fun.
There. The terraforming doesn't look too terrible.
Terraformable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hope that math is right.
Dang.
11, 12, 13, 14. Is it full of stuff already?
Double chest is filling up already, yeah.
Nice. And we need to be able to access these hoppers in case something gets jammed up. Although that portion of the machine should never jam, so I'm gonna put those back. Famous last words. But this should never jam, because it won't come out of a furnace unless it was a viable burn candidate, viable output thing. So earlier Space Monkey said we should go all the way to bedrock. Like a super smelter with furnaces going all the way to bedrock. That would be bananas.
Indeed.
Where can we put the... Can we put a redstone torch in there? Guess so. Find out, won't we? Yes. Surely we can do that. This. Now we need a block. Up a minecart, yes please. And away she goes. She grabs some of this out every time she passes underneath. Yoink. And these guys, slowly but surely, get bamboo feed. And that'll bounce all the time forever until the end of the world. So that's really cool. So now we need to get the input hoppers set up. Remember how they told us in primary school that we'd never learn nothing?
Liars.
Yeah, I think today we're proving them wrong. Does this work? This will be a switch. Lever. Lever? I hardly know her. Alright, Alright, GITZB. You want a job? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, very no. Where did that go?
What was it?
Rail.
Right there.
I have a job for you.
Okay.
You need to figure out. Is this gonna magically power? That'd be so cool. Nope. Alright. You need to figure out a way to. Now the next question is, if I do this, does it block that hopper? It does.
No, it doesn't. Turn it back on. Ah, poop.
But that's not an okay solution. Man, this cough.
Well, what if you put it like that? Ah, no. That
The
doesn't do it.
rail, or the minecart needs a block to stop against.
Ooh.
That doesn't work, but what about the one next to it?
What do you mean? Ah.
Will that lock that hopper? Let me try to toss a piece of stone into this hopper. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, it took it that time. Maybe it's a bad toss?
No, that's a good toss.
It is locked.
So, oh, I have an idea. Do you have a redstone torch?
Yep. Oh, you're gonna put it underneath?
Yeah, I have an idea. I don't have a torch though. Oh, you do. Cool. Let me try this. If we put a block here, do you have another? Oh wait, I have a powered rail right here, and then we put a block there to stop. There.
That should work.
That shouldn't lock the hopper. Let me try tossing a piece of stone. Oh wait, it
It's
does
locked.
lock the hopper.
Get rid of the powered rail that's on top of the hopper. Move the whole thing over one more block.
Do you have a regular rail?
The whole thing's oops. The whole thing's gonna need to move one more block. This is gonna have to go here. Did you do it?
It's just down one on the level of the furnaces. So wait, it needs to go right here. And then block.
Try that. Try that.
Yeah, there it went in.
Okay. Does this have enough momentum to go all the way to the end? It does. Alright. So now, how do you want to do... You know, we should do... The input to this thing should just be another hopper chain.
What, straight down?
Check me out, yeah. Rather, I was thinking we could do minecarts, but you'd have to route the minecart like up a curved hill.
Right.
But if we just do this... and hook that up to a hopper chain,
Straight up above.
I'll put some coal ore in there, so it'll cook that coal ore into regular coal. See, there it goes. Super smelting. Alright,
So now I gotta get it output.
Yep, I'm gonna hook up a hopper tower on top of this thing.
Yep.
Nice. We can always relocate this as well. Do you have hoppers already? You gotta jump and crouch.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. So there's your input. The fuel is automagic, and now we need a bubble vader the output, which I'll go grab a quick screenshot of the bubble vader. And then Bob will be our elf. Unless he's our dad. What did we learn? Oh, that was a long time ago. What did we learn? I don't know. If you're still here, I haven't learned much because I'm not good at learning. I like to think I'm street smart instead of book smart. Look, I learned that you can throw this rotten flesh into the magma. We learned to bury the super smelter and to be smarter about it. Alright, everybody remember what that looks like? I'm gonna take a screenshot. With Snippy, my friend Snippy.
Comparator coming out of a dropper with 2 repeaters,
Yeah,
one going
here.
into it, one coming out in a block.
Send it to you with Discord, so we have photographic evidence of what the bubble vader needs to look like. And obviously it needs to have a water stream. That stuff. Got killed already. Okay, I know what you're thinking, Space Monkey, okay? I know what you're thinking. Guys, it's been 2.5 hours and you haven't even finished moving a super smelter. But hey, you know what? You're right. You're right. You don't have to leave it in.
This is why professional Minecrafters, this is their actual job, because it takes so long to do anything.
You have to rub it in. Yeah. Guys, today we're going to build the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And then 25 minutes later, okay, it's done. Thanks for watching my video.
Yeah, right.
You have been here for 2.5 hours. What are you doing with your life, Space Monkey, that you're watching my show? You could be a smart person. You could have watched Bill Nye teach you things that are questionable about science. You could have watched that guy's channel Smarter every day and actually learned something. No, you're watching the Awfl show. Because you want Awfltainment. That's what this is.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh what? Don't you uh-oh me, GITZB.
Oh, come take a look real quick at the smelter.
I'm looking at the smelter.
Yeah, the cart stopped.
Why did the cart stop, GITZB?
I don't know.
I think you bumped it. Watch.
Oh, I never touched it.
I think if anybody flips with it, collides with it at all, it'll stop. But if we're not coming in and out of here, it won't stop.
Maybe, yeah.
It's not because chest. It has clearance.
Right.
It's
if
just...
it does stop, then we should be able to replace this single regular rail right here with a powered rail, and then that should stop the problem.
Good. It's not going to change much. Do that if it makes you feel better. But I mean, the same thing happens. Like if you're in here and you're kind of half on a block but you don't realize it, you can stop it. I think that's all that happened was when we were jumping around, we blocked it. And when you came back and it looked like it had stopped. I think we caused it to stop. Make sense? Uh-oh, GITZB's muted. GITZB! GITZB.
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you want to, should we, currently this hopper ends here. Should we just turn it 90 degrees or 180 degrees and run it back? And put the bubble vader near the chest? I think it'd be dope if they were like side by side. If you have input and output side by side. If we could wire that up. I don't have any more chests, but if you had an output chest right here.
Do is this the way that these hoppers are running, just run them the opposite way, so that you have them feeding into the block at the end. Just turn them around, have them feed to the block right here, and then over one, and then you just make the thing right here go straight up.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we should do. Unfortunately, I need to jump off. I have an issue with the dogs at home I need to go take care of.
Okay.
But, yeah. So I think if you just turn, just have them face the opposite direction, create that bubble vader thing, and then you should be able to line it up there, no problem.
What is this?
The next time, we'll have to work on getting the buildings sorted out, and then also getting another hopper chain from the iron farm.
Not a bad place.
You did?
Yeah. I'll go down there.
Oh, is that another?
It's part of the cave system that the pumpkin machine is in.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's already lit up, but yeah, it was attention grabbing.
Okay, well anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here, so.
Cool, man. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we'll do it again soon.
Okay, have a good evening.
You too, buddy.
Bye, Gipsy.
Bye.
Gotta clear all that crap out of our mouths and our throats and our brains. All that gray matter. Okay, so just filling this in. So all of that should still work. We need to do the bubble vader magic. Hello, Chewmew. Hello. Hello. We need a bubble vate. Bubble vate. So the thing is, if we bubble vate right there, then 'cause that's right here, right? It's gonna end up in front. Now if the minecart stops moving, we'll know who did it. Yeah, we have a prime suspect, my friend. The ultimate minecart stopper. It was GITZB. It always GITZB. It always GITZB. He doesn't know any better. He can't get out of his own way sometimes, you know? I just want to see if this actually... See if it's all cooking. See it in action, you know? There it goes! Look at it go, look at it go. Wow. Watch how it goes. It's only ever going to fill out the first couple of chests, huh? Yup. We found a flaw in the system, boys. We need to do some redstone magic to make it sit here for a second and fill up. Because otherwise, it'll do these until these fill up all the way, and it won't reach these outside chests, these outside furnaces. What if it was on a loop? We could solve that problem with a loop. We're gonna make a loop. Fix it with a loop, you know? That way it has to go full circle. So then this one. Come here, my darling. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Need a block. Box for you. That thing. I keep clicking the wrong thing. And this one. Hello. No, where did that go? Alright. Hello. Hello. Are you trying to tell me to stop streaming? I think that means turn off the stream so we can hang out. But who knows? I'm not fluent. Not yet. Let's see. GITZB logged out with the redstone torches. He's the worst. You know? It's just the freaking worst. Alright. Excuse me. Let's figure out who stops the minecarts. Alright, so you won't be able to see it in action currently. We can come down here and see it at the corner. Yeah. Alright, so let's just sanity check, which is what we were trying to do. Oh my god, it's nighttime. Just a sanity check. Drop some stone. So now we can come down here and we can watch from the corner. Thank you for sleeping. Should hopefully be able to watch it. This doesn't solve any problems. I was so confident that this was going to fix things. You're right, this doesn't change anything. It doesn't change anything. We have to stop the minecart at the end. I mean, if we were smelting a lot of stuff, eventually those first couple of chests would fill up. But, yeah, you're right. This doesn't change anything. Crappity crap crap. He's still draining. We need to... I don't know what the redstone magic looks like to make him stop. So, we'll have to save that for another time. Unless I can do a quick Google search. Let me see. Let me see. Redstone, make minecart stop. I think there's a way to make, with a repeater, there's a way to get a minecart to stop. Sticky piston would probably work too, yeah. Somebody somewhere in an alternate dimension is watching this video and shouting at the screen. Why don't you know? Simple redstone. I just want like a 30-second video, or even just a picture. Where's my picture? Yep. I never took the time to learn all the redstone tricks. Minecraft repeater 4 times. That's not what I want. Oh, she's here. She's here. Does she know? Maybe she knows the redstone tricks. Minecraft. Minecart. Drop off. Stop. What about activated rails? Activator rails? Is this real? It's just a activated rail over top of a minecart? That shouldn't work. So these are all drop-off stations, not fill stations. Alright, well, I'm sure there are a bunch of ways to do it, but I'm not going to bother with it right now. I think this is a decent stopping point. So, probably off camera, we're going to sort that out, get the auto stopper here so that it'll stop and fill up here before proceeding. We'll get rid of this silly little loop that I thought would be better. And also, we will bubble vape our output up here. And then the next time we stream, if we don't already have a building, we can work on a building with GITZB. Make a nice looking building. Yeah, I think we're done for now. I feel like that's a decent stopping point. After, 5 minutes of dead air, that's a good place to quit. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thanks to the new subscriber, Yuri, coming back and resubscribing after a really long time. Space, thanks for hanging out with us as always, my friend. Thank you to Fento, thank you to Chumu, thank you to GITZB, thank you to everybody who hangs out and makes the show fun to watch. If you guys want to help your boy out, obviously share the stream with people who you think might be interested. You can send them the YouTubes, you can send them the Twitch, it's all the same to me. More viewers, more interaction, better show. That's the way I look at it. So the more people, the better. Let's grow our family, spread the love, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna do a quick look here at the Twitch website, see if any of our friends are streaming. Meemaw is streaming. We'll send you guys to Meemaw. Alright, so I'm gonna do a quick raid on Meemaw. Thanks everybody for tuning in. As always, peace, love, and video games. Bye-bye!